Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome on in. It is a Friday, not a Thursday. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I haven't done all this stuff. Have I not done this? Oh, I know why. Because I was doing other stuff at the same time. Last week I was doing some silly stuff, wasn't I? For pure comedy purposes. How you doing? I am Lord Teamaker. Welcome on in. It is time once again for another 2 streams of the Gun Dungeon on Balatro. See whether we can actually, push through these 2 brick walls that we've got going on. So, an hour of Gun Dungeon, an hour of Balatro this afternoon and this evening. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are okay.
Can we go on land? No.
The sun is a deadly laser. How are you doing, Beaver? The sun is indeed a deadly laser at the moment. How are you? Felt like I've caught a bit of lurgy, even though I've hardly been out because of my foot. Hang on 1 second, I will... See what you've said in a second? You slept funny now, you horrendous neck pain and ran out of my gabapentin, some food. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Do you know when the earliest you'll get it? You'll get some more. You're streaking though for 15, so you know. Oof. Yeah, I got for more my prescription tomorrow. Oof, a weekend without it, now that's harsh. Done that a few times. Not fun. Would they not give you an emergency one to last you those 3 days? Bastards. What utter bastards. I was going to say my favourite room almost cost me there. Didn't. You've had to request a meds review to increase the number. It's not helping I'm under physio for neck issues anyway. The physio is helping, but when the exercises are increased... Yeah. And the thing is, you can never plan for sleeping funny. Hell, it was the first time in weeks, right? Because I've not been able to sleep on my left side, which was normally the dominant side I sleep on, because of getting, you know, muscular pain there. The first time last night, I slept the correct way in my bed. They may go, well, what's the correct way? What's the wrong way? Well, the wrong way, because I sleep on my right side, but I watch TV, is down towards here. The foot of the bed. Last night, for the first couple of hours, I was able to actually sleep at the head properly because I wasn't watching telly. But not on my left side, on my right side. But yeah, I hope it gets better. Can you not like have sort of like deep heat rub or anything to try and ease it a little bit in the meantime? Or is that no go? Fuck me. That was close, weren't it? Oh. Let's take a moment, shall we? We need a strapping lad to give you a massage as well. Gentle one, so it doesn't hurt. The bad room got me. It's 18,700 to start with. About 9 minutes. Not the worst. Not the best by some stretch to you, you know. some big margin, but then again, you give me the bad room, that's what happens. I see a council ward was up for election yesterday in Corby. And again, this town lets me down so much. Okay. I was trying to see whether we could actually get more spawning there if I'd waited. Apparently not. Ooh, fucking did the right fucking shot, lad. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday afternoon because I started watching Last One Laughing Season 2. Which is very funny. Very, very funny. I would have lost in like episode 2. But then Amazon comes along and went, oh yeah, we're going to release half of it now. Two episodes a week after. Like, you bastards, release it all. Didn't fucking tell me that until too late, until after I said I cancelled. But then last night I was feeling fucked. Feeling more tired than I should have felt, really, but... Okay, let's get the bad room out of the way now. I mean, this is like the bad room, but the hole's smaller, so you have more room to manoeuvre. Second run, second boss. Morning, Flossie. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. How's it going? How you diddling? Hope you're diddling quite nicely. Are you ready for some shooty then card playing? I hope you are. Yes, I see him hiding. I see him hiding. You're just getting designs made for a laser cut octagonal music box. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Oh, lovely. It was fun to design. I hope I got the screw holes right. Am I right, lads? So I'm taking a moment to just take that one right in. Oh, it's not a good. And you did. Let's be honest. Oh, go on and tell us it. I'll sit here and wait. I don't mind. Takes time up, doesn't it? How dare I what be right? Before crowbars invented, they had to drink at home. That's how very dare I be right. Your mind is mucky as well. The thing is though, am I wrong? Ah, should have stopped. My mind is certified to be the dirt. 22,300. Not bad. That was my fault there, though. And as you can see, I am hydrating. I seem to be thirsty today. So, 22,300. So, 2 runs so far in under 25 minutes. So that's not bad. And both of them quite high up. As I almost, very nearly, screwed that one right up. Saying what there, lads? What? You almost screwed that one up? You did screw it up, didn't you, lad? You did screw it up, didn't you? I done fucked it. Bad me. Bad me. I'm trying to get new high scores, not shitty worse ones again. Yeah, here in Crimson Desert is releasing to not great reviews and playthroughs. I'm hearing for the most part when you fight the normal stuff you're OP as anything, and then when you get to your first boss you can't hit shit. Now, obviously, I don't know whether this is true or not, because I have not played it. And did anybody get any good bargains on the Steam sale? I only went for one game on the Steam sale, Rue Valley. That was like £8. Because I remember back in day when Steam sales used to be like 90% off. So you used to get a ton of them for about £3-4 a time. No money to buy games. Oh, that's a shame. But know that feeling. Yeah, very true. I mean, that is to get fairly decent seats there as well. I mean, not with a fucking structure in the way. Or fucking lights turned on. So you can't see shit. Because there was a chant when I was there of turn the lights off. Okay. Oh, almost halfway, so we got what, 4? I'll be even more skint when the news announced their tour for their new album. Bloody hell. That won't be long, surely. Well, I've got to buy a bloody suit next month. Shit. Bad room again, no fucking wonder. because my brother's wedding next month, so I've got to buy a suit for that. Well, next year's not too bad. You can stretch that out a little bit. So I was just hearing something outside. But I see AEW have the Mania sort of set up for Wembley Stadium at the side, at one end rather than the middle. Which I thought was a better option, having it at the, the side entrance like how it used to be. You can fit more people in. I mean, they still had the stage that looked pretty cool. No, did you hear some wrestling news this morning? I heard some wrestling news this morning that I had to laugh at. And people are thinking, well, it was a joke one. A joke bid. But you know when WWE was up for sale, and I put that in inverted commas, because we already know it was a dodgy insider dealing. Yeah. Shit. So yeah, for the people who don't know, so there was around the time that Vince McMahon came back to, strong-armed his way back into the company so he could produce the sale for it, right? There was about 4 contenders, put up an offer. Including the one that was going to be, that Vince wanted anyway. One of them was Liberty Media, which is the owners of Formula One, which would have been fucking bizarre to have. But one of the others was the parent company of AEW. So Tony Khan put in a bid for $6.9 billion. Nice. It was the lowest bid. But because of the number, that's why they thought it was a joke one. But imagine Tony Khan owning it, WWE. Going on Dynamite going, that's right, I bought my competition in a... That sounds very vaguely like 2001. Again, like he did with Ring of Honor. Pretty much. Well, it's not like for about a year or two Vince did. Until the Jarretts came up with TNA. It's like, I wonder who could have named that? Vince Russo. So, and why did this wrestling product called TNA have cage dancers? Oh no, what? What? No. Shit. I mean, I heard earlier he wasn't well and in hospital, but fuck. 86. Fuck. Do you remember all those memes we did about Chuck Norris? I mean, if there was one person we thought was immortal, it was him. The baddest of the badasses. No, Cliff Richards. Well, yeah, Cliff Richards is immortal, we know that. This man never fucking ages. Yeah, that's Jimmy Carr. There would be no Chuck Norris if it wasn't for IP Man, Ip Man. Could we say that Bruce Lee helped springboard Chuck Norris's career as well? He trained Bruce Lee, yeah. Because it wasn't the Game of Death Chuck Norris was in, was it? I can't remember what film it was that he was in with Bruce Lee. Because it wasn't Enter the Dragon. Because that was John Saxon, that was a great film. It wasn't the Game of Death, which is the one that sadly Bruce Lee passed on. The Way of the Dragon. And actually, no, it's a true Game of Death, wasn't it? That was the one that Bruce Lee passed on. Films that maybe I shouldn't have watched as young as I did, but you know, my dad was like, he watched them first. Thought, nah, there's not too much in them, they'll be fine. A lot more action and pure violence was the way my dad saw it. Ip Man is a good film. I can't remember if I've seen Ip Man or not. I probably have. Shit! 23-8. 2008 with Donnie Yen. Probably not in that case. .338's a good run number. Good run, but again, nowhere near the 41.7, and that would have given me a new YouTube personal best. Because my dad used, when video shops are open, retro rewind was a real thing. Mum and Dad used to love watching martial arts films. Not always the mainstream ones, Plenty of B-movie ones. Like American Dragon. That sort of type. No, not Bryan Danielson. Sorry, American Ninja. That's what I was looking at. He's like the last ninja in that as well, Yeah. I'll be very surprised if that's not where, Bryan Danielson got his name moniker from. Something like that. they were fun, you know, they were silly. You know, names like Alex Dudikoff and Cynthia Rothrock. I think that's why I love things like Surf Ninjas and Kung Pao a lot. Because Kung Pao is fucking brilliant. And we're almost at the end of this half of the stream. Only got about 14 minutes left of this part, and then we're on to Balatro. Because my dad used to be a big fan of like Eastwood and Charles Bronson and Yul Brynner, you know, that sort of thing, and Randolph Scott. Then obviously, you know, switch to things like Bruce Willis. Then Arnie, you know. Get to the chopper. You set us up, Dylan. It was bullshit. All of it. What, I like Predator? Oh. Oh. That was nice. Lovely. 10 minutes and then we're on to Balatro. But yeah. Sucks about Chuck though, really does. That's bad news. And of course he was at Survivor Series 1994. Outside enforcer for the casket match. When he was doing B-movie series of Walker, Texas Ranger. Bollocks! Well, it's coming up for about 5-2. I think that's a great place to change over. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to change over games now because I think that'd be a good place to call it for this afternoon on top of, well, for Thingy, for Gun Dungeon anyway. We're going to be playing Balatro. So I'm just going to change it over, go quiet for a few minutes so we can set the game up. And also, give me a lovely little edit point. They can still hear me as I'm probably breathing through the microphone. You can hear me as I'm still talking shite. I am here, I'm back. BBC are using a shot from his film Lone Wolf McQuade.